2025 is the year where beginners and even kids are making a lot of money online. Now listen, I've been on the internet for almost 6 years without making a dime. I struggle, I waste a lot of time to now learning what works and what don't work. So basically what I'm trying to tell you is that I've been on the internet for almost 6 years before I started making money online. So I know what works and what don't work. But today, look, everything have changed. The barrier of entry is now low. Even if you started learning programming or just started learning a skill online, you can start earning from it. So you don't need to be an expert or a guru to start making online. It's not freelancing, it's not drop shipping. Those are the worst ideas for beginners. Never start freelancing and never start drop shipping. I know some of you are already thinking, wait, what is this guy talking about? Let me be clear with you. I'm not here to sell you a dream. I'm here to give you a guide and a roadmap, an in-depth roadmap. The roadmap I wish I had when I started. So this video is not like those videos out there, those 7 minutes videos just showing quick ways of getting money. No, I want to give you a system that you can follow to start earning your first dollar online. So the goal of this video is to make sure that you have the guide you need to just start earning your first money, just your first money online. That's the goal of me creating this video. So this video will be long and I expect you to take everything very serious because the last thing I want for you is to burn out 1 year trying out things that don't work. So let me save you time and let's get into it. How beginner developers are making 10K per month online with simple agencies. So what is a simple agency? When people hear the word agency, they often picture a high-rise office in a big city. Think a dozen employees running around meetings, project managers, account executives, big overheads, cost, and honestly, a lot of stress. So when you hear of the word agency, I'm probably thinking that's what you are thinking. Like a big office, like a big fancy office with lots of employees to simply start an agency. But no, it's not like that. A lot of junior developers have figured this out. They have realized that it's not their skill that will earn them money, or it's not their skill that will give them a high paying job, but rather they need an agency. So everybody need an agency right now. If you're a developer and you want to start making money from programming, or you've just started learning, you've just started learning HTML just right now, but you still need an agency in this 2025. But that's not what we are talking about here. A simple agency is a completely different game. It's lean, it's remote, it's calm, it's focused, and most importantly, it's profitable without burning you out. So a simple agency is not just a big office. No, it's simple. It's something you just start yourself. You can start it with $0, no cost. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can start an agency with just $0. So this way you are not going to burn out money or burn out anything. No, you don't need any money to start a simple agency. You can just start it literally with nothing. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can start an agency with nothing. A simple agency is built around clarity and systems, not chaos. Here's how it works. So the most important ways there are clarity and systems. So what a simple means is that a simple agency have a goal. They have a target that you need to focus on. And also a systems. Look, it's because people don't have systems that they don't make it online. I'm going to be honest with you. People don't learn a skill. For example, people take courses and they don't finish the courses. Why? Because they don't have systems. People don't make money. Why? They don't have systems. So the difference between you and those making online is that those making online have repeatable systems that work for them and you don't. You don't have the systems and they have the systems. And I'm going to show you how you can create a simple repeatable system that will work for you and that will start making you money if you're a beginner developer. So number one niche. Instead of trying to serve everyone, you focus on one group of people, a niche that you understand and that actually needs your help. Maybe that's real estate agents or fitness coaches or small cafes or restaurants in your city. I see a lot of people making this mistake. They try to target everybody, try to work for everybody. It doesn't work like that. You need to put your focus on one simple niche. Just find a category that works for you. Find a category that you think that it works for you. It works with your values. It can be coaching, it can be small restaurant, it can be just small content creators starting out. Just try to focus on a niche. Don't try to save everybody. That's a recipe for disaster. Trying to save everybody. Don't go out there and go like, oh, I create website for every business. No, don't do that. You can say that, okay, I offer services for small businesses or for small content creators or for restaurants, cafes. There are a lot of niches out there you can just focus on. You can pick ChatGPT, search for niches and just Pick one niche and put your focus in it. Why one niche? The point is, when you speak directly to a group's pain point, you instantly stand out. Instead of saying, I build website, you are saying, I help retailers close more listings and conversion focus sites. That gets attention. So when you focus on a group pain point, when you take a specific group of people, then you put your focus on that specific group of people. That means you are putting your focus on them. And which means that you understand their problem, right? And people need solutions. They want people that can help them solve a problem. Look, if you go out there, get a small business and you can get them clients online, that is a good, that's a pain point. And that is what a small niche, just small businesses. Look, people are out there targeting big companies. Meanwhile, there are smaller companies, there are smaller group of niches you can target. If you can help a business solve their problem, then they will want you to off and then they will want you to solve the problem. So just target a one niche, one micro niche. I'm not saying a big niche, a micro niche, a smaller niche, just a smaller niche. So let me give you an actionable step to help you figure out your niche and figure out the people you want to target. So pick a niche, use this format. I help, then you put the niche, get result with solution. Simple. So look at an example below. I said, I help new content creators grow their audience with easy to follow up social media strategies. Just simple. So use this formula. Put the niche over here. If you look at the niche, it is new content creators. That is the subnet. So which means I'm not targeting all content creators, but new content creators. So get, then I put the result. So what results are they getting? And the result is what? Growing their audiences. With, then I put the solution. And what is the solution? This is my solution I'm offering. Easy to follow social media strategies. So if you look at this is just a simple, actionable goal that you can set for your agency. So make sure to write this and try to get an actionable goal, a goal you focus, just a sense of direction for the agency. So number two, one clear offer. Here's where most developers go wrong. They say, I can build anything, but that doesn't build trust. Businesses don't want everything. They want one result that works. Instead, say something like this. I help gyms get more members with clean mobile optimized websites that include booking and payment systems. So like I said before, make sure to have one offer. Don't go out there trying to build for everybody. No. If you try to build for everybody, then you are not going to get anybody. So for example, let's take it, you have a restaurant and then two people offer a solution. The first person comes and go like, okay, I can build websites. I can help you build your website and launch online. And the second person goes like, I help restaurants get more customers with mobile friendly websites. Just look at how nice and how simple it sounds. You see, they will go for the second person. Since the person just mentioned restaurant, I help restaurants. And you are saying the first person goes like, I'm helping everybody. And the second person goes like, I help restaurants. So the person is what? Micro niche. Means the person is focusing on what? Just restaurant. And if the person comes to you, it means the person is what? An expert. The person knows what he is doing. Since the person is focusing on just one clear niche and not focusing on a lot of people. When your offer is specific, people know exactly what you do and more importantly, how you help them. So next step, how to build a small profitable team for free. I know you go like, this is impossible. I mean, how can I build a team for free? And I'm going to show you how you can build a team for free. Literally $0. I'm going to show you how to build a small link team without spending anything upfront. So imagine this. You scout Google Maps and local businesses. Another person, they are confident. They walk into their businesses and pitch your offer face to face. Meanwhile, you find freelancers online to actually deliver the service, maybe on Fiverr or Upwork. Everyone gets a percentage of the deal and everyone wins. That is it. This is the biggest recipe you need to start making online. Just look at the process. Let me start the process again. You scout Google Maps. You will go online. Look for Google Maps. Just go to Google Maps. Just look for businesses around you. Take a spreadsheet. Just take a spreadsheet or Excel and start writing the businesses, their emails, their contact, and get their details. Those without website, just scout all of them around you. I mean people around you. Just scout all of them yourself. You are going to do that. And once you do that, make sure to get another person and make sure the person you are getting, the person is confident, the person can speak, and the person is good in marketing so that the person will get you what? The businesses. So that the person will go and pitch your service straight. The person is responsible for pitching the service. They will pick the service on behalf of you. So you don't need to go face to face with the business. The other person will handle it. And then what? You go to Upwork or Fiverr or just go to where the freelancing websites and make sure to get someone to handle the service for you. Simple. And that is a simple agency you built. And this, you can sign like 10 clients without even burning yourself. You get the businesses from Google Maps. Another person goes to the businesses face to face and handles the deals for you. And another person handles the work for you. Literally, you are spending $0. And each of you will have what? A percentage you are earning from it. And for the freelancers, they'll have to finish the project before you pay them. So even if you get a business and sign the business for like $1,000, you can split the money so that the person that go and pitch the service, the person will have a percentage, maybe 10% or 20%. And the freelancer, he's going to handle the service for you. So for example, you can give the person 40% of the money and then you can take the rest. So this way, it's a win-win situation. You don't need a co-founder. You don't need an office. You don't need a full-blown agency. This is not about building the next Shopify. It's about building something sustainable, something profitable, something real, one project at a time. So look at this. Businesses and a lot of people have realized this. Look, in order for you to make a lot of money, you have to leverage. You have to leverage other people. That's just the truth. You have to leverage other people with a skill. So even if you started learning HTML, but you can leverage other people. Like I said before, you start the businesses, get the businesses. Another person handles the pitching, and another person handle the service and the work for you. But before you start, you need to build your online presence first. Once you've got your small team and your offer, it's time to make real online. So don't overthink the process. Just follow these simple steps I'm about to share with you. So first, you have to pick a name. Keep it clean, clear, and easy to say. Think. So for example, I have names over here. I have Swift Size, Local Launch, Pixel Boost Studios, whatever matches your vibe. So just pick a simple name for your agency. Just look at a simple name. Make sure the name makes sense. And make sure that if someone hears the name, it gives them a clue. You don't want to give your agency a name that doesn't make sense. Just make sure that the name makes sense. Just a simple, clear name. Just two words and you're out. So next, create a logo or an icon. Use tools like Canva or Looker to create a simple icon that matches your name. You don't need to pay a designer right now. Just something clean and recognizable. So you can use tools like Canva, Figma, Looker. There are a lot of tools out there and they have pre-made templates. If you open Figma, they have pre-made templates. You can just go create a simple logo for your brand, just for your agency. You are treating it as a business. Don't just treat it as a side hustle or a small thing. No, look at it as a business you are building and try to treat it very well. So make sure that everything is professional. Make sure to get a professional logo. Like I said before, there are a lot of free softwares out there that help you create logos. You can use Canva. There are a lot of templates out there. Just get a Canva template and start designing your logo. Just create a simple logo for the agency. And next step, write a simple bio and an offer. Keep your offer short and direct. For example, we build fast, mobile-friendly website for local businesses. And next, get online in 7 days, no tech stress. And that becomes your Instagram bio, Facebook page description, TikTok profile, and even your YouTube channel about section. It is said that he who isn't seen isn't noticed. The truth is simple. People don't see you because what? You are invisible. They don't know you. And this is a time you have to spend on social media and building your presence. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. Just make sure to target these four: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. And make sure to have a consistent brand across all of them. Use your logo as your profile for all of them. And make sure to have an offer. That will be your description. Make sure the offer is just used as the description for all of them. Don't let them go and visit here a different page and a different profile over here, a different description. No, make sure that your descriptions matches all of them, the same description throughout your social media handles, and make sure to have the agency name as your handle. And after that, next, you have to start posting. Start posting something. Just start posting something. So start making posts on things that are relating to your agency, things that are related to what you are doing. Just start posting things that are related to that. Because look, if you are not posting, people don't see you. So make sure to be consistent. Just, you can maybe post twice a week or 3 times a week. You can just create one post for all of the social media handles and post it throughout all of them. I'm not saying go out there, have a fancy camera. No, no, no. That's not what I'm saying. You can start posting things. You can just start posting. Just you can start writing smaller articles, start designing smaller things, and just start posting. But make sure to start posting on all of them. And TikTok, for example, right now, TikTok is just blowing up. And if you can leverage TikTok, it will get you a lot of clients. So post 2 to 3 times a week. Don't aim for viral, aim for consistency. So I'll say this. People want to just post today and just go viral. It doesn't work that way. You don't just go on and post today and go viral. Look, virality is lottery and consistency is a strategy. I'll repeat it. I said virality is lottery and consistency is a strategy. So if you are aiming for virality, you're just playing lottery. Like you might win or you might not win. But if you are consistent, that means you have a strategy. A lot of people don't make it online because they want to go viral. They simply want to go viral. It doesn't work that way. You want to build trust. And that's what making consistent effort, showing day by day, showing every week, and posting every week. That's what you want to aim for. Not trying to go viral. No, it doesn't work that way. Like I said before, post things that are relating to your work. If there's websites, put things that are relating to websites. So at the end of each post, you can have an action. And the action can be, then you put your offer. What do you offer? Are you offering to build website for small restaurants, small cafes, small content creators? That's your offer. At the end of each content or each post, make sure to have it as a call to action. Just make sure to write it so that people will know what you are offering. And let me show you the secret to success when it comes to content. Try to solve people problem. As simple as it sounds, that's just the easy way to succeed with content. Trying to solve people problem. Look, right now you are starting. People don't know you. People have no clue about you. So you don't want to go out there posting things about you, about things that you like. No, people don't care about the things you like. People simply want you to solve their problem. As simple as it sounds, businesses and people just want you to solve their problem. And once you can solve their problem, that's it. They'll trust you and they'll always come to you for answers. So these are things you can start posting. So client results, for example, if you are done with one client, it's just the matter of you getting the first client. If you're done with the first client, you can just post the result, like the real application, the real website, or the mockups. Just post them. And website tips, behind the scenes works, testimonials, and reviews from people. For example, if you work for someone, you can get a testimonial and reviews and just post them. And simple videos. For example, before and after a website, or one tip for small business websites. So just look at a list of these things and pick one of them and just start posting on it. You are not just building a team, you are building trust online, and people buy from who they trust. So like I said before, people care about their problem. So look, I'm going to share this with you. A study was conducted, and the study was based on the fact that, okay, they want to know the word that is used frequently. Can you guess the word that is used frequently across the whole world? Can you guess it? Like the word that is used frequently. It will shock you. It is I. Just I. This I. That is the word that is used frequently across the whole world. Every day we go like, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to work. I'm going to do this. I'm going to create video. It's just I. People like using the word I. Why? It means people only care about their problem. That's what they are telling you. That's what they are telling you. People care about their problem and they don't care about your problem. So if you are going out there, start to care about people's problem and how you can help them solve the problem. And once you do that, people will trust you. And once they trust you, they'll always come to you for help. So next, you need to create a landing page. One simple website explaining who you help and how. Use tools like Notion, Webflow, Next.js, it doesn't matter. Clarity wins. So just get a single page website. You can create a single page website. So you can use Notion or Webflows. There are a lot of softwares out there you can use to create a simple landing page website for your agency. And this is where you show who you help and how you help them. Show who you help. That is your target, what you are targeting, your goal, and how you can help them. Simple. So make sure to get just one simple landing page, just a landing page, pitching your service. There are a lot of templates out there you can use to create just a simple landing page. Look, the goal of this is to be professional, which simple means that if you have a website, just the hero section, you just write your offer. What do you offer? Make sure it is bold and very big. And that is the hero section. Immediately someone land on the landing page, you have your offer. So for example, I help fitness businesses get more customers and more leads online. Simple. Make sure you have it, just what you offer. just make sure it is very big and write it as your hero text. And you can put things like testimonials. But before you start getting testimonials, you need one client. So you just look, it's all about getting the first client. Once you get the first person, it becomes much, much easy. It's just for you to get the first person. And that is the hardest part, getting the first person. Once you get the first person, it becomes much easier. You start getting testimonials and people start trusting you. So make sure to create a simple landing page pitching your service. So look, now the economy is a service-based economy. Like I said before, if you can help someone solve their problem, then you are valuable. If you can help someone solve their problem and make their life easy, you are just valuable. Most small business owners, the people with money to spend, don't care how beautiful your React components are or whether your CSS is perfect. So look, businesses out there, they don't care about the frameworks you are using to build anything. No, they don't care about it. What they care for you is to just get them the service. So like I said before, you can get the freelancer, the person who handle the service for you. You don't need to go out there and start building. No, all you do is just get the businesses. That's all. That's your goal. Getting the businesses. Someone handles the pitching, someone handles the service, and win-win situation for all of you. There are more small businesses now than ever before. People are starting side hustles, quitting their jobs, opening studios, launching coaching offers, running local shops, and every single one of them needs a solid online presence. So for example, you can offer service like creating website, generating leads for them. If the person already have a website, you can generate lead for them, just running campaigns. Look, you don't need to be doing all of that. Like I said before, you don't need to learn all of that. You don't need to learn how to build websites, how to launch campaigns, data market. No, you don't need to learn all of that. You can get someone to do that for you on Fiverr. There are freelancers out there. They will handle that for you. All you do is what? Get them clients. So whether you are a yoga instructor or a dog groomer, if you are not online, you are invisible. That creates massive demand for simple, effective website booking systems, landing pages, and automations. Like I said before, there are a lot of small businesses out right now in this 2025. In this 2025, there are a lot of small businesses. People are just launching small businesses, small content creators. You can offer service for literally all of them. So just try to pick a niche. Just look for one niche, one specific niche, like I said before, and put your focus on them and try to get them the result. The smart developers are skipping the $10 per hour grind. They are packaging their skills, focusing on one niche and building monthly revenue. So next is the power of process. Turn chaos into consistency. So here's what most freelancers get wrong. They wing it. Every client is a new mess. New emails, new requests, new problems, no structure. But the moment you introduce a repeatable process, everything changes. What makes you great is your process. It's just your step-by-step process that makes you great. Look, everything is all about processes and systems. Like I said before, you don't have the systems. The people that are making online, they have the systems and you don't have it. That is why you are making literally nothing and they are making lots of money online because they have the systems to make the money and you clearly you don't have the systems to make the money. And like I said before, for you to get those systems, it might take you years. And I want to distill the time down for you so that it will literally take you for maybe 3 months, just 3 months or maybe 4 months before you start making something substantially good online. So literally, I'm going to give you the step-by-step systems and processes you need to follow in order for you to start making money online, in order for you to build a successful agency and start making from it. So step one, you have the onboarding. Make it easy for clients to get started. Use a Google form or a type form to collect. For example, these are data you can collect the business name and age, what they need, website redesigning. These are examples of things they need, just the service they need, timeline and budget, logo or brand access, contact information. So onboarding means bringing new clients, signing new clients. So make sure to have a process for that. Make sure to have a process to get new clients. Just pick Google Forms, just Google Forms and start building. Just build a Google form you can use to collect users' information and create an onboarding form to collect all of these informations I've listed. Make sure to collect all of those information. Just use Google Form. It is completely free. Google Forms is completely free. You can use to collect just this data. And that is your onboarding process, which means once you start to get a new client, this is the form the person have to go through. And this is the information you need to collect. That is our first system. Now let's focus on the next system after the onboarding. So next we have offer and agreement. So once they fill the form, Send them a clean PDF or an email proposal with clear deliverables, timeline, price, payment terms. So this is the next system you need to put in place. After the person is done with the onboarding, this is the agreement state so that you have them agree on a certain amount. So you need to make sure to have a system for that. Just create just a PDF, show them the deliverables, what you need, all of the things you need. For example, you need their brand colors, you need this and that, all of the things you need in order to provide them the service. Make sure you have a process for that. So that's the second process you need. So next we have payment upfront. So for example, you can use Stripe, Paystack, PayPal, or whatever works locally. No work starts until payment is in period. Before you start doing anything, make sure the person have already paid, for example, maybe 50% upfront before you start making anything. No. So don't go out there and start building something, and at the end of the day, you have spent hours and you have already let someone spend their time. For example, you get a freelancer, the person have already spent his time working on the thing only for nothing. No, don't do that. Make sure the person have paid a percentage first so that you can use that percentage to start working on the service you are providing for this person. So the next step is fulfillment. Have a checklist for every project. For example, for your domain and hosting, have a checklist. For page wireframes, have a checklist. For content plus images, have a checklist. Final design and testing checklist. Handover training checklist if needed. You can use Notion to just create all of these systems that I've talked about. It is literally free. You can search for templates, for example, onboarding templates, fulfillment templates, all of them. There are already templates out there. Just go to Notion, get the templates, and make sure to have a simple, repeatable systems you are following. So like I said before, you can do all of this inside Notion, Trello, or even Google Docs. Just make it repeatable so you don't start from scratch every time. So I recommend Notion. I just recommend Notion because it is free, it is simple, and there are already a lot of templates out there you can use for free. So step 5 is offboarding and referral. Send the client the final files or access, short feedback form. Make sure to create a feedback form, just a Google form, so that you get feedback, how they feel, just get feedback from them. Referral bonus offer. So for example, send a friend, get 10% off your next project. This isn't just about looking professional. It's about thinking like a business. So which means that after you are done with everything, after you are done with all of the service, you don't just let the person go scot-free. No, you don't do that. You make sure you get the person to get you referrals and also get testimonials. How the person feels after working with you. Make sure to get testimonials because they are very important. It shows trust. It shows that people trust you. And once you have testimonials, it becomes much easier. Like I said before, it is the matter of you getting the first client. Once you get the first client, everything becomes much, much easier. So the hard work is for you to just get the first client. So a solid process does three powerful things. Build trust with clients, keep your small team organized, lets you scale without burnout. So if you check, I've been giving you the steps that you need to follow. That is just the systems. So for example, you can just have what a Google Sheet, and that is your first step. That is your first step you need to follow. That is your first step. In the Google Sheet, you get what? The businesses. Just get the businesses you need to contact. That is the first step. And the next step, someone handles what? The pitching for you. And the next is the onboarding. Once you get someone from the page, then the onboarding, you give the person the onboarding. And after the onboarding, you get the agreements, then you get someone online. I've already talked about all of them. Just look at how simple it is. Just the system for you to follow. Make sure to have the systems in place. So just spend 1 week. I'm giving you this challenge. Spend 1 week creating systems. For example, today you create the system for the onboarding. The next day, create a system for scouting the Google Maps. Just create the system, just 1 week. So that each day you create a system, you create a dedicated system for each step. It's not about working harder. It's about working smarter with systems that run even when you are tired. So this is my final message for you. If you have built even one website, you already have the skills. You are not missing knowledge. You are missing structure and belief. So my final message for you is people are doubting themselves. People will go like, oh, I'm not experienced enough. People will talk about me and all of that. Look, that is imposter syndrome. I used to have it too. I used to feel like I'm not worth anything. Look, things like that will always creep. Look, like I said before, businesses they don't care about your skills. No, they care about your solution, how you can always help them. So if you can find a way to help businesses, everything becomes easy for you. Just try to find a way to help the businesses. That is just a simple way. Your first clients will be hard. Probably your first 2 or even 3 clients, it will be hard for you. But make sure to follow the processes and just keep following the processes I've shared with you. And with time, everything will become much, much easy. Look, at first, it will take you time to sign your first client. It may take you even 2 months to sign your first client, get your first client. Then it takes you like maybe another extra 2 months to get second client. And then the times keep coming down. The more clients you get, the more the timeline keeps coming down. So it means at first it will be hard. So don't expect it to be easy. Don't expect it. There's nothing like easy way to make money. No, there's nothing like easy way to make money or make online. The easy way is the hardest way. So make sure to follow the systems and the steps I've shared with you and always believe that everything will work out. So look, the best investment is investing in yourself. I'll repeat this again. The best investment is investing in what? Yourself. Is investing in your value. So while you are doing this, you can keep on investing in yourself. So what do I mean? You can learn skills like building your website or just learn how to build and launch your own softwares and applications. And I have a simple course, Frontend Accelerator. I created the course with just one purpose. It's just one purpose. The goal of the course is to help you to become an intermediate front-end developer in the shortest possible time, which means that I have synthesized the data. It's not these long courses you go out there and take. It's just a simple, I try to make it short. That is the goal of the course. Just making the lessons short for you to just take and finish it and become an intermediate front-end developer. I'm saying intermediate. I'm not promising you master. It doesn't work that way. So the goal of the course, just the goal of the course is to make sure that you also have the ability to start building something for yourself, to just start building something, to just start a project from scratch and also start building something. That's just the goal of the course. If you are interested in the course, I'll leave a link below for you to enroll. And there are limited spots out there because I'll keep on increasing the price. Now the price is just super low. Price is just super low. Just like $20. It's approximately $20 to $25. It's just a low ticket course. And I'll keep increasing the price. So make sure to secure your spot online. And always remember, every expert was once a beginner. And as always, let's build something together. And I can't wait to see you inside of the course. So I'll leave a link below. Make sure to check the course and I can't wait to see you in the next one.